Well, many of us wish we could go back in time to ask our grandparents questions about our own family history. So how do you preserve those stories passed on from one generation to the next? Well, as we celebrate the end of Filipino-American History Month, I spoke to a South Bay artist who used simple watercolor paintings to unlock the memories of his grandmother, all before those stories were lost forever.
I work in ink. I like to work simply.
Simplicity in creation comes from a memory burned in the soul of Kenneth Tan.
I try and relate it to a story or a memory that she shared with me.
Stories from the past turned into pieces of art today, a generational journey shared between a grandson and his grandmother.
I think we set off on this path together. I don't know, I'm still walking it. Still trying my best to keep our work going.
The origins of their work can be found in a dusty briefcase.
So this is where I keep all of her original paintings.
Simple watercolor paintings that began in 2014 after Kenneth left his job as a graphic designer in Southern California and returned home to San Jose to help take care of his grandmother, his Lola.
And one day after breakfast, we were at the kitchen table and I said, Lola, what do you want to do today? And Lola said, I want to do something for purpose.
Together, they found that purpose, creating more than just a bond through paper and brushstrokes, but also getting a full picture of a life rediscovered.
She would tell me stories, her life in the Philippines, stories from World War II, growing up in the Philippines, and I wanted to remember everything.
To bring those memories to life, Kenneth created on top of Lola's creations to complete each story.
This is a painting that Lola made. She said she painted the Cape of a Knight.
That simple painting became this, a picture of a national hero of the Philippines named Villamor.
So Villamor was an ace pilot from the Philippines who fought for America during World War II. And when the war reached the Philippines, she ran for the hills, and she said when she was climbing into the mountains, she looked overhead and she saw a dogfight. She saw planes dogfighting overhead.
The sky is clear. You cannot see Villamor anymore.
That's Lola telling the story of watching Villamor fight the Japanese. Her watercolor cape also giving Kenneth
This is the dogfight itself.
Inspiration for the battle in the sky.
I love Kenneth's work.
Dr. Lily Ann Villaraza, a professor and department chair of Philippine Studies at City College of San Francisco, says finding unique ways to tell our family stories can help the next generation form their own identity.
We're not only here in the United States, but we also have these narratives that are in the Philippines. They come together in our experiences through our families. So, and I think that's such a beautiful thing.
Finding beauty in those memories.
Each painting has a story.
Even from this brown abstract watercolor.
She said she'd painted a bahay kubo, and so that's a nipa hut, or like the houses in the Philippines. They're built on stilts.
A painting of her home, sparked by a memory of being serenaded by a young boy.
She had this classmate, a boy she grew up with in the village, and every now and then he'd come to her window, her family's window at night, and he'd bring his guitar and he'd sing her a song. We made this illustration. This is her at her window listening to him play his guitar.
Stories so important, Kenneth curated the art they created together for 2 years and put them in a book titled Crescenciana, named after his Lola. A book he self-published in 2022, 6 years after she passed away at the age of 96.
I don't want to forget my Lola. I feel like we live through our stories, and if the stories are gone, gosh, then that's it. So I don't know, maybe this is my way of grieving. This is my way of keeping her present. This is my way of letting her know that I see her and I hear her. That's why it's important to me.
Because while Lola is no longer present, her presence is still felt.
And this wouldn't be happening if not for Lola, so I think she's still giving me the life that I live. I feel like she's still taking care of me. Yeah.
Taking care of her family through the pages of her life that is now an open book. The history of his Lola remembered, one painting, one story at a time. And Kenneth's first art book he completed with his Lola was published 2 years ago. And this month, in celebration of Filipino American History Month, he self-published a second book using his Lola's watercolors that tell the story of his mother and sister, as well as himself.